video is about the static quiz web page. Like you can see here, this is a static quick web page. Like these are the question and hints are the buttons, and these are the radio buttons I used, and submit is the button which is used to submit the code. And this is a static web page. Like there will be no options like 1 minute. There's no other options, and here you can see the code. Here you can see that like HTML title quick page. With title we have used as quick page, and link I used bootstrap links and JavaScript links. I took a first division. First division is a take a quiz. Like this is the first division and this is the second division. And in second divisions I wrote a questions, and in that answers, like you can see here this second division and question and answer. Strong is the attribute which is used to keep the font bold. We can use it as bold also. And here type we used as a buttons type radio. We have different types of buttons like check boxes, buttons, radio buttons. For radio buttons is to choose only one options, and for checkbox is used for multiple options. We use checkbox. And here you can see the code like H to second question, and I wrote all those primary buttons. Here class alert danger, and if you directly press another button, it will show that. And the one thing is, yeah, you can here you can see these radio buttons. You can only select one option, and this is a script function. Here this is a JavaScript function. Like I just kept the function name my evaluate, and get document.get element by ID. We have two methods like get element by ID, get element by name. Get element by class. We can create firstly we can create an ID, or we can give there a class name. Like I will show you the ID. Here you can see there that button hint one ID. And I used get element by ID. If you check for the answer, it will show, it will say dot check is a method function used, and document dot get element by ID. If it is wrong answer, it will show the wrong alert. And if a radio button 2, and if it show displays, or if it will block the answer. Function hint up is another function, and like for this button, for hint buttons we wrote another function like hint up, and document by element by ID dot style dot display by ID, and document dot get element by ID hint 2. And this total is used written in JavaScript script language, and here the JavaScript is used to. And here JavaScript is a high-level interpreted scripting language that conforms the ECMA script specifications. And JavaScript has a curly bracket syntax, like you can see here, as usual like a Java, but the languages are different. Curly bracket syntax, but even Java has a curly bracket syntax, but the language is totally different from JavaScript, but nearly somewhat same, but different purposes. And it's a dynamic typing prototype based object orientation. And first class, here we use first class functions. So this is a static web page, and there is no optional like there is no other submit answer, or we can, it's not a dynamic web page, it's a static web page. here it will show the here, and if you show the it will if you enter the correct answer, it will show the alert correct strongly, it will show the bold with the correct letter. You got this right. Thank you.